learning.
Yeah, you like that?
I
Can you
kissed
see?
it. Yeah, I didn't see that at first. You look so beautiful.
You like it?
See, I'm not bad. I just a little cry.
Yeah.
Cover that up.
Coriander and the dress that you wore and the way that we danced in the light. You and I under the stars. The weight of the night in your arms.
Family and friends, I want to thank you for being here today in support of the two people in front of me. You're here because you hold a special place in this couple's hearts, either individually or collectively. They have known most of you for many years. You've watched them grow up. You've gone to school with them, and many of you have worked with them. Because you are the ones who supported them and know them so well, it is only fitting that you are the ones to share this moment with them. You have all come here today to watch these two people, Daniel and Taylor, come together to be joined in marriage. So thank you again for taking time out of your Saturday. Of course, had it been another Saturday, maybe in September and October, there'd be a question mark as to whether Dan would show up, because it might be in the middle of a Michigan football game. I will say that they were just watching the Browns game, and it was a stretch whether he was going to make it here for this.
Probably.
It's true, you know it.
I know.
And she's okay with it. That's the sad thing. This is not the beginning of a new relationship, but an acknowledgement of the next chapter in their lives together. Taylor would like to thank her father, Jim, her mother, Rhonda, her step-parents, Ray and Michelle, her brother, Griffin, and her sisters, Morgan and Crystal, who are standing up with her today, for always being the people she could count on and look up to. Daniel appreciates all the love and patience his mother, Lee, his father, Tom, his sisters, Tessie and Emily, and brothers, Drew and Shane, have given him over the years. Before we get started, although you're already doing it, I want you to take each other's hands and look into each other's eyes. You haven't stopped, actually. Since
I know.
Step one. I want you to pause and remember what this moment feels like. What you're doing now, remember to do often throughout your marriage, even when you don't want to. In fact, and especially when you don't want to. Because it'll bring you back to this moment and you'll remember what really matters. At this time, Daniel, I'd like you to share your vows with Taylor.
So one of my favorite memories was back when we first started dating and we went to the wedding in Florida. I remember watching you from afar, dancing to the band, and I couldn't help but think to myself how much I loved you. Who would have thought it was your dance moves that made me fall in love? I hadn't told you yet, but not much later, I grabbed you and we shared a dance. That was the first time I told you I loved you, and you said it back. Little did you know that in that moment, I knew you were my forever. Taylor Mariah Lappin, I promise to never lie to you, unless that means saying we have to leave 15 minutes early so we can make it on time.
Okay.
I promise to care for you and be there for you no matter what. I'll be your support during the hard times and be there to celebrate with you during the good times. Taylor, I appreciate you so much. I promise to be thoughtful and think of you in all aspects of life. I'll respect your opinions and value your perspectives and always be there to listen to what you want to share. Taylor, I love you. You are the most beautiful, genuine, and loving person that I know. You are kind-hearted and caring. And I love that you're there every morning to wake me up with a hug and that you, that you wait up for me to get me, for me to get home to kiss you goodnight. I love that anyone that has met you can tell right away what a truly authentic, genuine person you are. I love that you are my best friend and I can talk to you about anything. I love that you're always there for me when I need you. I can't imagine my life without you because you've helped me grow to become a better man each day. I see what a great partner and mother you will be, and I'm excited about our future together.
And now, Taylor, please share yours.
Daniel Thomas. Since I can remember, I prayed for you. I prayed for a man who would truly love me for me. Someone with patience, determination, and loyalty. Someone I could call my rock, my safe space. And God answered my prayers that December day, when he brought me you. He knew exactly what I needed and when I needed it. Well before meeting you in 2018, I sat down and made a list, a very long, detailed list for what I wanted in a future partner. Though some of the requirements were as simple as a nice smile and a full set of hair, no offense, friends. man. Many of the requests I wrote down were a lot more demanding. As I wrote things down like likes adventure, but also staying in, and someone who pushes me to achieve my dreams and goals, I started to question if there truly was a man out there who could check all of the boxes on my very strict list. That was until I met you. Not only did you check all of my boxes, but you have surpassed them. You are truly a rare breed that I have waited my whole life to find. I remember our first date, you telling me you were planning on moving to Missouri. And though I had just moved back to Tennessee and swore I'd never leave again, I knew you were too special to let go. Every other weekend, I'd venture out on a 5-hour drive to Wentzville, Missouri, daydreaming and hoping the whole way there that one day I'd call you my husband. And today, my dreams have become reality. Daniel, you have showed me how to live a life full of beauty and joy, and I cannot thank you enough for that. As we stand up here today, there are a few things I'd like to promise you. I promise to always keep the romance alive with my cheesy puns and my sick dance moves, even though you still think you're a better dancer than me. I promise to embrace your obsession with golf and the Browns. And I promise I'll try and not yell at you from the other side of the house. It's really hard for us to both do it. But most importantly, I promise to be the person you can come to with good news and bad, to encourage and admire your dreams as if they were my own, to always put you and our family first, and to always give you a good morning hug and a goodbye kiss. And I promise to love you more than the day before. I am so proud to be your wife, Daniel. I love you more than words can describe, and I cannot wait to take on this wild ride they call life with you. I love you.
Beautiful. By being here today, you've both decided to clear before all your family and friends that a life by each other's side is far more special than one where you walk apart. So let's get to the part. What are you waiting for? It's a lapping thing? Daniel, do you take Taylor to be your wife, to inspire her, to forgive her, to laugh with her, and to stay in step together for the rest of your days?
I do.
Then repeat after me. I, Daniel, take you, Taylor, to be my wife.
I, Daniel, take you, Taylor, to be my wife.
I promise to cherish and respect you.
I promise to cherish and respect you.
I promise to be honest and faithful.
I promise to be honest and faithful.
I promise to support you in your dreams and goals
I promise to support you in your dreams and goals
as they are now my own.
as they are now my own.
I will protect you and our love
I will protect you and our love
and share in all of life's ups and downs.
and share in all of life's ups and downs.
With you by my side for better or for worse.
With you by my side for better or for worse.
Taylor, do you take Daniel to be your husband, to inspire him, to forgive him, to laugh with him, occasionally at him, and to stay in step together for the rest of your days?
I do.
And so look at him and repeat these words. I, Taylor, take you, Daniel, to be my husband.
I, Taylor, take you, Daniel, to be my husband.
I promise to cherish and respect you.
I promise to cherish and respect you.
I promise to be honest and faithful.
I promise to be honest and faithful.
I promise to support you in your dreams and goals,
I promise to support you in your dreams and goals,
as they are now my own.
as they are now my own.
I will protect you and our love,
I will protect you in our love
and share in all of life's ups and downs,
and share in all of life's ups and downs,
with you by my side, for better or for worse.
with you by my side for better or for worse.
May I see the ring, please?
Did you fake it out?
Got it.
Usually this is the point in the ceremony where people usually talk about wedding rings being a perfect circle, having no beginning and no end. But we all know these rings do in fact have a beginning. Rock is dug from earth, liquefied in a furnace at over 1,000 degrees. The hot metal is forged, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Sometimes beautiful is made from raw elements. Love is like that as well. It comes from a humble beginning, made by imperfect beings. It is a process of making something beautiful when at one point it wasn't. Daniel, take this ring and place it on Taylor's left hand and repeat these words after me. I give you this ring to remind you of this day
I give you this ring to remind you of this day
and of my love for you.
and of my love for you.
It is a symbol of my promise
It is a symbol of my promise
to do my best by you every day
to do my best by you every day
and live by the vows I have made to you.
and live by the vows I've made to you.
And Taylor, if you will take this ring and place it on Daniel's left hand and say these words. I give you this ring to remind you of this day
I give you this ring to remind you of this day
and of my love for you.
and of my love for you.
It is a symbol of my promise
It is a symbol of my promise
to do my best by you every day
to do my best by you every day
and live by the vows I've made to you.
and live by the vows I've made to you.
Remember that marriage brings hard days, just as it brings beautiful ones. Marriage requires you to listen to each other, support each other, and enjoy the adventure of life in all it brings. It is not an excuse to stop growing, nor is it an excuse to take the other for granted. Now, if you'd all bow your heads and join me in a quick prayer over these two. Heavenly Father, you have created joy and gladness, pleasure and delight, love, peace, and fellowship. Pour out the abundance of your blessing upon this couple and their new life together. Let their love for each other be a seal upon their hearts and a crown upon their heads. Bless them in their work and their companionship, awake and asleep, in joy and in sorrow, in life and death. Finally, in your mercy, preserve them into eternity with you. May your love enfold them, your joy sustain them, and your spirit empower them. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Since you have pledged to do right by each other, step apart, and declared your commitment to each other, and because you have exchanged rings as a token of that commitment, by the power given to me by yourself, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Daniel, you may kiss the bride.
of honor and maid of honor all together. Come on in, Jesse, Carissa, Noel, Kayla, Crystal, and Morgan. For the very first time, folks, let's welcome in Mr. and Mrs. Loveland.
support, but I could really use another light. You got one?
But thank you all from the bottoms of our hearts coming up. See us on our special day. Obviously the biggest day of our lives. So we're so thankful for everyone to travel from here to far. So seriously, thank you. We know it's not easy making it all the way up here. So yeah, let's have a great night and party together. So celebrate. Yeah. All right.
So anyways, Taylor told me everything had to be real short and sweet, so it's going to be about a 15-minute speech. For the first time I met Dan, it was a unique time. I knew right from the get-go that you were her soulmate. And if you can put up with her putting her makeup on, I don't know if anybody's ever seen Taylor put her makeup on, but for some reason she has to sit in the sink. I don't know. My wife to the day still says, how did she get eye makeup on the mirror? I don't know. It's just Taylor. But that's what makes Taylor Taylor. She's a unique person, and she found somebody that accepts her uniqueness. We'll just say that. I'm glad for you two. You made my day. You know it. I almost didn't cry. 150 times. I just wanted to thank you both, and I wanted to thank everybody that did come, all Dan's family that came. I mean, I know it's a long, long trip for you guys, but you did. You came here, and that means a lot to my family. I'm just going to leave it with Go Pats.
Everyone bear with me, I'm not the best writer or public speaker because Taylor got all those talents in the family and all the dance moves. I don't know how that's fair. I know some of you haven't met me. I'm Crystal, Taylor's big sister. I'm older by almost 9 years, so our relationship wasn't the typical sister relationship. So I remember Taylor telling me excitedly about Dan, and to be honest, I really didn't think much at the time because Taylor gets excited easily. So I was finally going to get to meet Dan. They came to Maine and traveled to our camp, and those blue eyes and that huge smile, she was not kidding, saying he was handsome. But what really got me was how at ease he was, and like I'd known him forever. The chemistry between them was perfect. I was sitting by a fire with Dan, and Taylor was playing cornhole, sort of playing, trying to play, and we were just chatting, and then just under his breath, he says, "Man, I love her." And he wasn't saying it to me or even for me to hear. He just said it because that's how he felt. And he had me at that moment. He had Big Sister. So that being said, Taylor's initial comments about Dan were a total understatement. Dan has far surpassed all my expectations, and I'm so happy to welcome him into our family. Taylor and Dan, Mr. and Mrs. LaPlante, I think I can speak for everyone in this room saying we could not be more happy for the two of you and are so excited to see what the future holds.
Taylor and I have always been close, even when we were fist fighting over clothes. I couldn't be more proud to have her as an older sister and to be a part of this beautiful life she has built. She has shown me so much strength and has taught me so much more than I can express. So to that, thank you, Taylor. Years ago, when Taylor first told me she met a quote-unquote hot guy, I was pretty skeptical and maybe a little overprotective little sister. I thought he sounded way too good to be true. And then she finally brought him home to Maine to meet the family, and I realized immediately that he is not just good, he's great. He shows her love, he appreciates all the things that annoy the heck out of me. And I couldn't be more happy to finally call him my brother. So to my beautiful sister, and the man she's always deserved, to Taylor and Dan.
I just feel how good it feels to be gathered together as families and new family, and just celebrating love. And it's a really special thing to be able to do. And I think we all feel very honored to be here and celebrating your love. And I know it's customary for the best man to kind of share an embarrassing story. And I'm Dan's older brother. And so But the catch was, I was like thinking back through, I don't know, maybe you guys can help me. I couldn't think of anything embarrassing that you've ever done. Can you help? But really, it's not my style anyway, man. I just want to love on you, and I'm so proud of you. And I just, you know, from like the moment you hit adulthood, like you were just already such a family man. And within our family, the way that you keep in touch with everyone and you reach out, it is so special and it's so rare. And I just want to say, like, you are a good man. And there aren't that many. You know, there's a whole lot of them here, thank goodness, but like, there just aren't that many. And it's just, it's so special to like have felt your heart over all these years, like really yearning for that good woman to be with you. And when I met you, Taylor, and when I walked into the house in Missouri when I visited, and I just knew immediately before, like, because it felt like a home. Like I walked into a home already. And so I'm just so thrilled and so thankful that you two have found each other. And I'm so thankful for the home and the family that you're already building. And I just love you both so much. And yeah, thank you.
'Cause you are mine.